Hello, I'm Darren. I'm from Movie Reviews 101, and today we're going to talk about Mission Impossible Fallout, directed by Christopher McQuarrie and starring everyone's favourite Scientologist Tom Cruise, everyone's favourite Superman Henry Cavill, Rebecca Ferguson, Cyberpeg Ving Rhames, and a few others. And the movie here follows Ethan on his latest mission, which ends up going wrong because that's how they all start, and he must put his team together to save the world once more from a terrorist group. It's a pretty bread and butter storyline. So, without further ado, we're going to go into Darren's ups. The three things I enjoyed most about this movie. Number one has to be Tom Cruise. This guy is nuts. Some of the stunts that he has to pull off are absolutely insane. The fact that you know he's the guy up there is just shocking, and especially for some of the scenes. We all know about the ankle incident where he fractured his ankle after a jump. That's in the film, we know that as well. And the amount of just pure action, this like everyday looking guy we say that over other big action stars like Dwayne Johnson or Arnie, are just ridiculous. Every action scene feels more brutal than what we've seen in the Mission Impossible franchise so far. And just, of course, there's going to be that one stunt you just go, what are you on, you crazy ass? But we have to say, it is fantastic to watch. The second one is, I'm going to give a big praise to Henry Cavill. Now, I have been openly critical of Superman because I think they're crap. And Henry Cavill doesn't really help that much in those movies. In this movie, I was scared of this guy. He looked like he was going to kick anybody's ass with a couple of punches. Like, you see in the trailer him getting ready to punch, and it's like, if that came towards you, you would just be looking at 999 on your speed dial and thinking, how quickly could you get the ambulance there? This is easily for me his best performance to date, and I want to see more of him like this, because remember, this is the moustache that changed the Justice League. The final part of this is, I think, the fact that this feels like an actual sequel to what we've seen before. A lot of the times we've had a wink wink nod nod to previous movies, but this time it feels like it's the next chapter instead of just let's just have another story, another everything. This actually felt like a sequel, and it felt like there were going to be consequences from previous movies. And I think that's really important in this type of movie, considering this is number 6 in this franchise. So, the ups were good. The downs now. My 3 negative things. This one is annoying rather than anything. The opening credits, we have a little action sequence like we always do, and then you have Tom Cruise. But in this one there are glimpses of action scenes you're going to see later in the movie. Now this is not too different from what we see in the trailer, but if you've avoided the trailers and you're sat in there for the first time and you see this, you might feel a bit disappointed because you know what's going to happen in certain scenes. Again, it's the trailer issue. There is one sequence where a plan A is set up and the trailer's already shown us what really happens, and it's very disappointing. There's a story arc revolving around Ethan Hunt that we see every bloody Mission Impossible movie. I'm a bit tired of it. I don't need to see it happening anymore. Get over it. Don't include it anymore, please. I won't say what it is. Again, you'll probably know what it is. You've seen all of them. The final one is more of a request. Why not? Let's put a request in. Could we have seen a bit more of Vanessa Kirby as the White Widow? Her character actually was quite interesting and seemed to just vanish for a while, and I wanted to see more of what she was going to do, because the film almost got a bit torn between who they wanted to make us watch more, Vanessa Kirby or Rebecca Ferguson. And I like to have a fresh face in these movies, so I wanted to see more of Kirby, because I love The Crown. Simple as that. So overall, this is easily one of the best additions to this franchise. It has the action that is simply jaw-dropping at times. And the fact that it's practical, you're just there like, how did you do this? What? And a bit of it is, why did you do this? Like, would you have done something like that if you had something between here? Let's be honest, some of them are just crazy. And even though it is nearly 2.5 hours long, the runtime never feels long. You're just sort of there, just casually, like, every time something happens, just like, and then by the time you've got your breath again, there's something else happening. So it was great to watch. I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. Easily one of the best action movies of the year. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this movie. And until next time, I'm going to try and do what Tom Cruise does and just run like really fast. I better run. But no, it's not going to happen because I'm too lazy. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another movie because that's what I do best.